Snare drum, the regular note, I like to write it on the C line if that was treble clef, and this is also what the MuseScore defaults are, like all these note heads and different notes, so I just go with that. That is a snare drum note. Next we got the rim shot, which is when you hit the rim and the drum head at the same time and it's really, really loud. So that is notated with an X and also the top hat accent. That is the way I like to do it, and that is the common way that pretty much every drum line in core style marching does it. However, on the snare drum, it is assumed that when you have a rim shot, there will be some pulling back of the stick. If you leave the stick right in the middle, you can do that. That is just called a Gawk shot, and it is way, way louder than pulling back for what we call a ping shot. So here's a ping shot, and here's a Gawk shot. Got myself with that one. So if you want it to be a super loud Gawk shot, I recommend writing that in like with actual text over top of the note. And that's what I do for all the rest of these techniques. I write in what I want because, yeah, it gets kind of confusing with all these different timbres and stuff with all the note heads. So it's better to just write them out. So the next one is just a rim click. And you can also do a cross stick, usually is done by putting the stick backwards. Get that, and we can do a stick shot, which is when you buzz one stick and then shot the stick with the other stick. Pretty cool sound right there. We can hit the shell of the drum. We can hit the cowbell. I don't have a cowbell mounted right now, but yeah, it's kind of common. Just have an accessory. It could be a Gawk block cowbell if you want to go there and do all that. And of course we got stick click and we got back stick. All notated by writing it out and using different note heads. Again, these are just the MuseScore defaults that I like to use.